What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of the Powerhouse Mentality Podcast. I am your host. I am Caitlin Kenneth Smith. This is going to be a quick episode today. Two things. One, Happy New Year. Happy 2024. Hope that you had an incredible holiday season, and I hope that you're ready. Because this is the day. Not only is it January 1st, guys, but it's January 1st on a Monday. Because, you're only allowed to start on your fitness and your nutrition and your career goals and all of the goals that you have. You can only start it on January 1st or on a Monday. So it's great that these two things are combining to become one. That's fucking bullshit and you know it. I'm glad that you're starting today if you are. I'm fucking proud of you for starting today if you are, because guess what? You're taking action and doing something to move yourself forward and become a better version of yourself. But I also want you to keep in mind, for the future, that you don't need a fucking date or a fucking day to motivate you or inspire you to take action, to reach a goal. You should have so much passion for the goal that you have that you should want to do it any other day of the week, right? No, it's not going to be fucking easy to get off your ass and do the things that maybe you don't necessarily want to do. But those are the things that are necessary to move the needle forward and get you to the life that you consistently dream about. You keep dreaming and dreaming and dreaming and thinking and hoping and wishing and wanting it so bad. But for some reason, you can only take action on a Monday, on the first of the month, or on the first of the year. I'm here to tell you that you don't need to do that, but let's wrap it back. If you are doing it today, if you're starting today, because there's a lot of people out there, especially people who are listening to this, who are starting on something today. I know that a lot of my clients are starting on a specific goal, or I know that a lot of my clients are starting on 75 hard, or I've seen a lot of people all over social media talking about how this is going to be their year. This is the day that they start and that they change everything. And you know what? I really hope it is. And for those of you starting today, I have a really simple message for you, and it's very straightforward because that's just the kind of content that I put out. I never like to bullshit you. I never sugarcoat shit because I know that sugarcoating shit is only going to hold you back from reaching your full potential in life. And when somebody sugarcoats shit for me, I don't appreciate that. I like people who are straightforward, who are honest, who aren't afraid to maybe hurt my feelings in order to help me become better, which is why I have the coaches that I have push me every day. And I'm sure that's why you probably listen to this podcast, because I have some clients who literally message me and just say, hey, I need you to kind of just kick me in the ass right now to get up and do this thing that I don't want to do. Sometimes it's going to be like that. This week, you might feel super fucking motivated and inspired because you have that first of the year energy. You have that day one mentality, that day one energy that you're thriving on right now. You probably woke up today fucking excited to attack the plan that you set forth. And I'm fucking excited for that. But here's what I want you to remember, is that excitement is going to disappear. That motivation is going to leave you. That inspiration isn't something to rely on. You can't rely on motivation. You can't rely on emotions. You can't rely on a feeling to get you to take action. Will you maybe have an enough is enough moment that's going to inspire or motivate you? Or do you see something or hear something like this that inspires or motivates you to take action? Yes, that probably will happen. But you have to keep in mind that you have to set goals when you're not in a motivated state. Because if you set these goals and you say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to go to the gym 6 days a week, I'm going to wake up every morning at 5 a.m. and do it, fuck yes, I love that energy. But if you set that commitment, if you make that the standard, you have to uphold to that standard and keep that standard. So set a standard, create daily non-negotiable things that you will always do and never break that commitment to yourself. And if you do end up breaking that commitment to yourself, recognize it and move on. Don't allow that one fuck up, that one mess up, that one fall to be your last. Because that's the mistake that so many people make when they start their journey on January 1st. Is that they have this high energy, this day one energy going into the first week. And then they wake up on the second week and they're like, man, I'm a little tired. Man, I'm a little fucking sore. Man, I really don't want to get up today. My bed's really warm and it's really cold outside. And the thought of going to the gym doesn't really sound appealing. I get it. I definitely get it. Right now, after I record this podcast, I'm going to go into my garage gym. It's kind of cold outside for Florida. And I'm going to work out and I'm going to train pretty hard because that's just what my training requires of me to become the athlete that I want to become. It's not easy. It's lonely. It's brutal. I don't necessarily want to do it today. And most days it's kind of like that. But I know one thing for certain. I will never, ever, ever regret keeping that commitment to myself. But I will always regret it if I don't keep that commitment to myself. And that goes for you. If you tell yourself you're going to wake up tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. before work and work out, then do it. If you tell yourself you're going to work out after work and then it's a really long day and you really don't want to go to the gym and you just want to go home, sit on the couch, relax, watch some Netflix, go to the gym. Keep the commitment that you make to yourself. You can rest tomorrow, but today you made a commitment to do something. So do it. Because the reason why people are stuck, the reason why people are held back from achieving their full potential in life is built on a mountain of broken promises. So maybe you don't necessarily have the perfect plan, which doesn't exist, by the way. But let's just pretend that it does. Maybe you don't have the perfect plan, or you don't know exactly where you want to go. That's okay. You can always start. And one thing that I know for certain is that if you just make commitments and you keep those commitments and you make promises to yourself and you keep those promises to yourself, a lot of good's going to come out of that. So long as those commitments and promises actually align with where you want to go. And that's where you just have to be honest with yourself. If you're making a commitment to yourself to go to McDonald's for lunch because you just want McDonald's, that's a pretty shitty commitment if you're trying to lose weight. It's up to you. And it's all on you. The reason why you are where you are today on January 1st of 2024, whether it's where you want to be or not, or whether it's on the right path or not, is 100% because of you. And you can blame everyone or everything around you. You can blame the government. You can blame your parents. You can blame your boss. You can blame your spouse, your friends, your job. You can blame everything. But until you point that finger of blame back at yourself and take personal responsibility for your actions, you're never actually going to feel empowered enough to take action that's necessary to accomplish the goals that you have for yourself. So on January 1st, today, I want you to do a few things. One, I want you to make a commitment to yourself to follow through with this goal. If it's something that you truly want, and be honest with yourself, if it's something that you actually want to accomplish, keep that commitment to yourself no matter what. I don't care if your commitment to yourself is, I'm going to lose 15 pounds this year, and then tomorrow you go and you eat a full fucking pizza because you just lost control. Cool. That doesn't mean you quit. That means that, okay, my last decision, that happened. How can I make sure it doesn't happen again? But even if it does, how can I get back on track as soon as possible? Don't skip a beat. That's the problem. People skip a beat. They say, hey, I'm going to start the diet on Monday. They start the diet on Monday. Monday, Tuesday go great. Wednesday, kind of iffy, but kind of good. And then Thursday, friends are going out for work, so I'm going to go and have a couple drinks. Oops, I had fries and pizza. I guess I'll start again on Monday. But since I'm starting on Monday, I might as well eat all of my favorite foods on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday because I want to make the most of it while I have it. That's such a terrible plan, but it's a plan that so many people do. So one, keep the commitment that you make to yourself today. Make a commitment to yourself today on January 1st to accomplish the goal that you want to set out to accomplish this year. If you keep telling yourself that this is your year, but then you look back and you said, oh, well, fuck, I said 2020 was my year, but then that got messed up. But then 2021, that was my year. But then 2022, fuck, that was my year too, but it never was. And now here you are in 2024 saying the same old shit, but you have to take different action because nothing changes if nothing changes. So make a commitment, keep the commitment. That's number one. Number two, if you fuck up, when you fail, when you mess up, when you fall flat on your face, dust yourself off, get back up, and just keep moving. Don't overcorrect. If you're somebody who is trying to lose weight and you say, cool, I had a ton of pizza last night. I just keep going back to pizza because I feel like it's that food for most people that they fucking love because even a bad pizza is a good pizza. I'm from New York though, so that is the only pizza. Now, if you go and you eat whole pizza, cool. Move on. Next day, just get right back on track. Don't do excessive amounts of cardio. Don't train excessively to punish yourself. Don't starve yourself. Just do the things that you're supposed to do. Get back into your routine. Get back on track. And then 3, understand that this journey is not going to be easy. It's going to be filled with a lot of ups and downs, and that's okay. Because that's part of it. You can scroll through social media and you're going to see so many people's highlight reels and it looks like the journey is perfect. And then when you look at your journey and you're like, shit, I'm a mess. You're not. That's how it is. There are so many times throughout my entire journey with fitness, with my career, with everything, where I want to quit so fucking bad, or nothing's going right. Like I'll go into the gym and I'll lift and I feel so weak, or I feel like I can't perform and I wonder why I'm even trying. And then the next day I'll go and I'll hit a PR. Stay consistent. Stay consistent with the things that align with your goals, and understand that this journey, there's going to be a lot of ebbs and flows. There's going to be good times. There's going to be bad times. There's going to be challenging seasons. There's going to be seasons of growth. But as long as you continue to do the things that I said before, keep the commitment you make to yourself and get right back on track when you mess up, you will accomplish your goals. But you have to do those 3 things. And now what I'm doing for you guys today is I created a 2024 success guide. Mind, body, and soul. So it incorporates all of the things that I believe attribute to you becoming the best version of yourself. Mind, body, and soul. Because without those 3 things being solid on a foundational level, you're going to struggle in some capacity. I know a lot of people who have their shit together when it comes to eating, when it comes to fitness, but their mindset is a mess. Or their freaking emotions are a mess. Because they don't do any sort of stress management. And then there's the complete opposite side. Some people have their mindset fully together. They do a lot of things that contribute to making them feel more empowered, but then their nutrition is shit. So all of these things have to work congruently in order for it to work and for you to become the best version of yourself. And we all have strengths and weaknesses. So I developed this guide that's 100% free, by the way. You can go down below, click the link and download it. It has a consistency tracker. It has a self-reflection. It has grocery lists. It has a calendar for consistency. It even has workouts. It has a supplement starter guide. It has really all of the little nitty-gritty tools that I teach to my clients that I know have helped them, so I know will help you. So if you're somebody who wants to become successful, mind, body, soul in 2024, this is a free resource that I'm giving to you to help you accomplish the goals that you have set for yourself. Now, the only ask that I have is that if you enjoy this guide, share it with somebody. Share it with somebody that you know will get value from it as well. Because I want to spread the mission and I want to create a ripple effect. One person gets better and then they talk to 2 more people and those 2 people get better. And then those 2 people talk to 4 people and they get better. And then we're just making the world around us a better place. And we're making everybody feel more empowered and feel more limitless. And the second thing that I ask for you, if you download this guide, is to actually use it. It's to not just download it and let it sit on your computer or let it sit in your email. Fucking use it. It's a free resource. And if you're somebody who's complaining about how I can't afford this, I can't afford that, first of all, sacrifice and invest in yourself. Don't look at things as a cost or an expense. It's an investment and a sacrifice to become better. And it pays off if you use it. So, guys, thank you for listening today. Thank you for always listening. 2024 is going to be an extreme year of growth for myself, for the Powerhouse Mentality, and I want to invite you guys to do the same. So, as always, if you need anything, my email is always down below. Download the free 2024 Success Guide, Mind, Body, and Soul, and go share this podcast with somebody who needs to hear it today. Because I guarantee you, you know many people who need to hear this message today. Now go out and do one thing that's going to take you one step closer to where you want to be.